Hi, this is darkscoutdave again. I've got a review today on the Speederbike. It was a request by Budget Jedi. He asked me which Scout Trooper I liked the best, and I told him I like this one very much, just because it is nearly perfect, except maybe for his hips that are not ball jointed, so it's quite difficult to sit on the Speederbike. And so we went on speaking and writing about our favorite Scout Trooper, and I told him that I made a custom one. I mean, just using parts and bits that I just bought from time to time, because I never had the chance to get one when I was young, when I was a kid. So I made this one, not really made it, but just added some parts, and I just cut some others here and there. I'm going to show you. Alright, so the first thing I modified, because I didn't have it, was the back. So I made these two parts of plastics here, and just curved them and then painted them and weathered them, as you can see, because I mean, like most of the people, I just didn't have these parts, so I made them. Then, as you can see here on my picture, the pedals are much thinner than on the actual model or the actual toy that is generally sold. So what I did was that I just cut them with a cutter. So as you can see, they are really thin, or thinner now, right? And I use the plastic bands that we get with the figure just to set the feet of the Scout Trooper better on the pedals, as you can see as well here and there. Alright, then what I did, because I didn't have it again, is that I elongated a piece of plastic, heating the plastic with a lighter, and I made this laser cannon. Right, though now you can't really rotate it. Okay, it's just it doesn't move, I mean, right? Then what I did, because I bought these handlebars later on, I just decided to modify them to make them much more accurate. As you can see here, there are parts there that don't exist on the original toy, so I made them here out of plastic again. I just bore a hole in the plastic there, and so I glued another part of plastic that I heated again, and I did the same with these two wires here. That could be the, you know, the brakes or something, you don't know, right? That you can see here on the model there, right? On the actual filming model by ILM. I just here modified the handlebars again by gluing two kind of wires made of plastic, in fact, that I heated again to and I elongated just to make it a little bit more accurate. And that's the same thing with these parts here. I just bent them just to make them horizontal, right, as they are in fact in the film, as you can see. Right, then what I did, because I didn't like the way the Scout Trooper resat on the toy, so what I decided to do was to give him a kind of more natural pose, like making him lean backwards, right, as you can see here, as if he was shooting at someone. Alright, as you can see, so it doesn't look too artificial, I mean, this way, but still I think we should get definitely an updated version of the Scout Trooper. I like his hips to be ball jointed so that I could sit him properly on the bike, and so this would really be great, instead of having a flipping helmet like this one has, for example. As you can see, I would rather have ball jointed hips. Alright, and as far as accuracy is concerned as well, look here, this part here should not be, I mean, just this way here, because I mean, we're supposed to have cables here, or let's say bars, alright, very thin bars, and they are not as they should be. Look at this, alright, and here, for example, you can see that these are really thin, and here they are not. So maybe I'm going to go on modifying my toy, I don't know, right? Okay. Alright, so then what I did is that I weathered the toy with paint, black paint and grey paint, greyish paint, right, as you can see, to make it more I mean, the way I would have liked it to be. And then since it's not supposed to be really put like this on the table, but more like suspended on strings, I decided that it wasn't a big problem if the pedals were just moved up like this and didn't really bear the weight of the toy, as you can see. Alright, so on the issue of the Scout Trooper itself, I used to have this one when I was a kid, and unfortunately I cut his head off playing too often with him and burned him, and this is really a figure that I loved when I was a kid, and so I bought it again. I haven't got the pistol, unfortunately, but I really love it, and this is the figure I actually prefer, in fact. But as far as modern figures are concerned, I definitely prefer this one, not the Power of the Force one that is too bulky in my opinion. Right, so here I forgot to show you some of the sketches that the early sketches of the Scout Trooper that existed, and of the Speederbike. Alright. They were drawn by conceptual artists, and so they went through different stages before they actually took their proper shape and the final shape we all know them. Alright. Alright, and I like to do like Budget Jedi does. I like to do a diorama. Okay, because these scenes of Return of the Jedi are really great. These scenes here in the, as you can see here in my Star Wars Chronicles book, sorry, and I really like those scenes, but I'm afraid this is really difficult to do because trees are really difficult to make in a diorama. But I'd love to, because I've got these two figures as well, Andor, Luke and Leia, so they would certainly look great on the Speederbike, right, like this guy here. Right, so I hope you enjoyed my review, and okay, now I've been lazy lately, but I had much to do, my job. I don't want to bother you about that, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you then. Bye bye.